Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Very happy to be with you tonight. Um thanks for coming to our weekly live event. Right. Today, I have a very interesting investment idea for you guys. Right. I understand that the market is quite bearish nowadays. So this is the best time actually for us to actually um, look into what to invest and filter out the bad and find whether is there any gem to invest in the current market situation, right? Actually, a lot of companies that is currently in the stock markets or in cryptos currency, right? It is at a very fair value, but the market sentiment is currently very bearish. So we need to find the best company to actually to invest in. Today, right? I'm gonna introduce you an investment idea, right? So before I begin, let me just allow me to share my screen, right? Okay, so this is my slide. If you can see my slide, right, or you can hear me, right, do you mind to give me a like or love so that I know that you are around and I can actually interact with you, right? And if also if you have any comment, right, or any question, please do just type in the chat below, right? I will answer it whenever I can, right, or whenever I see it lah. Okay, so also right, if you don't mind, do you mind to just help me to share it out to your page or any other profile page so that more people can benefit from this learning, right? Yeah. Okay, so good evening. My name is Jin, right? This is my disclaimer site. So this is the disclaimer. Whatever that I'm sharing is actually for educational purposes. This is not for financial advisors, right? Anything that I'm sharing today, it is not financial advice. Anything that you would like to invest, please do your own due diligence, or you please engage financial advisor to help you with it lah. Okay, right? So next one. So today I'm gonna talk about this company, right? The name is called Roblox, right? Roblox. If you have heard of Roblox, please type in Roblox, oh, so that I know that you are with me, and if your children or has been playing Roblox, also can let me know so that I know that actually people do play, because I have my cousins playing Roblox uh, on his weekend lah. So he is not allowed to actually play Roblox during weekdays because he need to study ma, right? So without further ado, right, Roblox, right, the ticker symbol is actually RBLX. Sorry, it's not. There's no one more L here. Sorry, typo here. So they are listed is actually in New York Stock Exchange, NYSE lah. Okay, this is an investment, right, for both parents and kids, right? Why do I say so? Okay, so you can say that Roblox is for the kids to play ma. Why parents will benefit, right? So now let me deep dive into this company lah. Okay, so why is everyone talking about Roblox, right? Everyone, the thing is, a lot of people has been talking about Roblox since they actually listed. They were listed in March last year, in 2021 March last year, right? So then after that, right, everyone just like this is there's so much hype about this company when they first listed in New York Stock Exchange, right? Because they know that their kids has been playing this game. Well, it's not a game that they play, because in Roblox, right, they actually have a lot of functions for the children to actually learn. Actually will enhance their creativity, or in other words, actually make their creativity into a game, right? A lot of, like children's, right, they are always in their own world. They have a lot of dreams, a lot of things to share about, but they have problems, or maybe not problems, they have difficulty in telling us like what is their idea. So Roblox, right, actually allows them to make their dreams or their ideas into reality. And also they might earn some money if they know how to actually, if the games they have created actually gain some traction lah. Okay, So fun facts, right? Over half of US kids under age of 16 play Roblox in 2020. Yet many still don't know about, like don't know what Roblox is, right? Right. In 2020, we know that we hit pandemic, right? In 2021, we are also, like most of the time, quarantine at home, or work from home, right? So our kids generally don't go to, let's say if you have children or you have kids, right? They generally don't go to school and all this, so they generally, they mostly will spend their time um, uh, learning or interacting with their schools or their friends online, right? Be it in Zoom, be it in Microsoft Teams, whatsoever. So they will spend a lot of time in front of the screen already, right? So because the kids or children, right, they have a lot of, they have plenty of energy, right? But then, right, they don't have place to spend. So you need to let them spend their energy. What to do when you can't go out or anything? You spend your time online. uh, Better yet, if they can learn something, or they can play games and learn something at the same time lah, right? So Roblox generally, it is made for pandemic or lockdown, right? So when you're locked down, the kids, you don't want them to bother you, or they are, you want to release, let them have their own time, so that you have your own time. You let them play some games, but Roblox will be a very good game for them to actually learn something and create something lah, right? So major outlets like Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, CNN also suddenly write about Roblox, right? Google searches Roblox stock have skyrocketed in March 2021 when they first launched, lah, right? Even celebrities like Reese Witherspoon are making jokes about it, right? Because they don't understand what is Roblox. Oh, yeah. So what is actually Roblox? I've been talking about so long. What is Roblox, right? So Roblox is an online platform, okay? But Roblox is not a game, and a storefront where users go to play games. The thing is, Roblox is in itself is not a game. Roblox in itself is a platform, like a coding platform, right? A very user friendly, or kids friendly, or under 16 friendly, for them to actually create their own games, right? It's not a game, you see. It's not a game. It's a play where people play games made by other developers. The developers can be the kids themselves, the children themselves, or developer can be like people like the adults and all this, right? They can create games and then put it in the platform, right? Roblox have a way to actually filter out all those obscene um, data, or actually non non kids friendly content. So Roblox is very uh, very serious about this thing. That's why Roblox, most of their users are actually children under 16 and all. Okay, so in this sense, right, it is more similar to PC platform or Steam, where than the normal online children's game, right? In over here, you mentioned that actually people create games and put it in Roblox. They use Roblox software to actually create games, right? So it doesn't come from play games. So okay, why? What makes Roblox different from any other things, or any other games in the industry? Like, right? So on Roblox, right, the fun doesn't come from playing games itself. That comes actually, the fun actually comes from making games, right? The games are not formally developed by Roblox Corporation, right? So because they provide a platform for you to create your own game, right? If you want to play this game, but you because a lot of times, right, when you play games, right, you are limited by the creativity of the developers, right? You'll be like, I don't want to play your game, I want to play my own game. So and then let's say you want to play a new game, but then you want to play with your friends. Then you're like, oh, I have this idea. Let's play this game. Then you'll be like, but then you can't meet your friend. So you create your own game and then you play it in Roblox, right? And then there's a chat box and all this. You guys communicate. The kids can communicate and all this. So it's like a real life, but then you are living in the online world, lah, right? And at the same time, they can learn coding and all this. And we know that coding is the future. In the near future, for everyone, right? Coding will be the major thing in our life already, one, right? Those who don't know coding um, will be a step behind. So most of the parents, right, would like to have their children to know a little bit about coding, right? So how to get them involved? Roblox will be the easiest way, or the familiar way that that people are using, right? It will create a lot of network effects and all this. So yeah, so currently the website boasts that they have user publish over 20 million games, 20 million games, right? So it's like everyone can create their own game. Of course, there will be more supply than demand. Then again, you will only play your own game. So unless your game is very, very famous, then a lot of people will play your game, right? A lot of kids. So kids like to play their own game. We don't know what are they thinking. Let them create their own game. Okay, so why is everyone talking about Roblox? Because anyone, including kids, can make a ton of money on the platform. So you see, now you are playing to earn already, So you are not just playing game, you are learning about coding, and also you can play to earn. So kids, in a way, right, even for sure, the parents will be like, this is interesting. What is this about, right? How come if I'm affected by COVID, I can't go to work. Let me find a way to actually uh, earn some income. Actually, reduces the stress of the expenses of the of the household expenses. Maybe I can make some income through Roblox, right? And then they, on the other hand, the kids will be like, oh, you see, I have proven that there's a game that I want to spend more time in because I can actually earn more money from that. And yeah, it can earn as much as $1 million in a single year. Imagine you are kids at 16 years old or 15 years old, less than 10 years old. You are earning 1 million. I bet you. How many of you in the? Can you tell me in the chat below that you earn 1 million a year, right? If you earn, please type yes. If you don't earn 1 million a year, please type no, right? Imagine a kid can earn $1 million in a year, right? So although Roblox, right, and all its game are freely available, many kids buy and spend a virtual currency called Robux. Okay, so this game, right, this Roblox, right, they have their own tokenized system inside their game. They create their own virtual token in the game so that this virtual token is used to purchase avatars or purchase in-game items for if you want to upgrade your character, you want to upgrade your items and all this, you use Robux to as a game token for Roblox, right? To purchase aesthetics item in the games, in any games, right? This is where the creators will earn money because when they earn the Robux, they can actually convert into real USD to actually earn money lah. So when Roblox sounds too good to be true, but you can try it out. This game is actually free. This is not, sorry, this software is actually free. You can actually go and try it out. And also, so Sean said it's too good to be true lah, but it's okay. You can just try it out because it's free mah. There's no harm trying. So you can also let your children go and learn some coding and maybe meet more friends because during pandemic, right, people don't meet each other already. So in order for you to learn about communication, learn about um, uh, how to communicate and all this, you can go. This is another option lah, right? Okay, see, uh, Diana actually said my kids spend money on this game. Spend too money. Spend like too a lot of money in this game. Right? Yeah, it's true. So a lot of people has been spending money in Roblox game because they are actually very creative into asking people to like they will attract you in a way that you will need to spend money to improve your avatar and all this. So there will be more benefit for people to create the games, right? So back to the slide, right? When they went public or listed, right, their market valuation is roughly 45 billion. When they went public on March 2021, right, they are as a software, right, and the market valuation is actually 45 billion. Just give you a context. Even the most famous games like Fortnite, right? Fortnite is a game that they have most players in most active players for the game lah. So they are only valued at 17 billion. Yet this Roblox actually valued at 45 billion. Why? Because children are spending their parents' money to buy avatars, or people are creating games. They have their own ecosystem, and people are earning money in the game. Not just the developer. Anyone can create games, and anyone can have a chance to earn money, right? Roblox success on the market, coupled with the fact that Roblox economy is almost entirely run by young people. So you see, it is what you it is only limited by what you are what in your imagination. If you have like limitless imagination, right, you can just create anything you want, and it's run by young people. So what are we talking about here? So if you can like just go inside and play the games, you can also create the games and also run a business at a young age. So we are in a very modern world that we there's no one hard rule that we need to earn money through working physically. There's a lot of ways to actually earn money, to learn things, and yeah. So, but then I'm not saying that don't go to school lah. I'm just saying that there's an alternative for you to actually learn real world skill. Okay. So yeah, so what who makes Roblox games? Any single one that actually download the Roblox game, you can actually create anything, right? So this is up to your creativity already, right? And also the games uses a scripting language called Lua. So Lua is their so-called coding language for people to learn, and also and it's proven that it's much more easier than other programming language. Of course, they have their limitation because they make everything very simple, and they have their tutorial for free one for you to create. They actually encourages people to create games to actually make the game more interactive. Yeah. So what does the average Roblox game look like, right? The most straightforward answer to this is there's no average Roblox game. There's no average. Everything is can be a creator unique game, right? Roblox is a platform because there are like 20 million games created now, right? And Roblox is a platform where people can make whatever they want. So it's wide variety. So it can be a single player game. So if you don't like to play with people, you can play your single player game, right? People created single player game for you to uh, to uh, to to attack the quest, to finish the quest, to conquer the quest, right? And also they also create like multiplayer games for the children to actually play together. And also there's like shooting games. There are like exciting shooting games. Yet all of the games are not very violent, and because Roblox actually filter out all those things. But yet there's rumors saying that there's some slippage on all those things lah. So because there's so many games created on a daily basis, right? So the Roblox might need to work on hiring more people to actually filter out the content, so that it's more kids friendly to use the software lah. So the most popular game tends to be like simulators where which people can role play different scenarios, like going to school, visiting a pizza shop. So you see, it's like you can't go to school, you can't go out and buy things, so they will need to live their life in the virtual world. So they can just like, oh, I can't go, my mom don't let me go because of COVID. Okay, so then let me play pizza game with my friend. So I'm like just like simulating I'm eating pizza like that, right? So it's actually quite interesting lah. Yeah. Okay, so that is actually the good thing for the children, right? Then again, when I first started, I said this is an investment for both parents and kids. So right, let's look into their financial performance, right? The thing is, because they are actually listed in New York Stock Exchange, you can actually as a parent earn money either from creating the game in the Roblox platform, or you can earn money by investing in the stock itself, right? But then please do your own diligence. Please understand what does the company do, and what is the future look ahead, or future look ahead of the company, right? So you know whether it is good to invest, or it is too expensive, or need to wait for a bit. Yeah. So full fiscal year for 2021 financial highlights, their revenue actually increased 108% over the fiscal year of 2020 to $1.9 billion. Their net cash provided by operating activities is 659 million. Free cash flow was 558 million, right? Booking increased 45% over 2020 to 2.7 billion, right? So 2020 was around 1 point something billion. So what is booking? Booking, right? It is actually the user where they purchase the virtual token, the Robux token, in calculated or measured in a certain period of time, right? So booking means, right, you spend money to buy the Robux to actually spend inside the Roblox ecosystem lah, right? Daily active user were 45 millions, an increase of 40% year over year. Hours engaged means, right, the like how much time you actually spend in Roblox were 41.4 billion. So you see how many users actually inside the Roblox ecosystem. It increased 35% year over year, right? Right. So then the January 2020 key metric estimate lah. So revenue were between 20. So this is like the key metrics were around 203 million to 206 million, up 64% year over year. Daily active user 54 million, up 32% from January 2021. So 1 year ago they up like 32%. Hours engaged up by 26%. Bookings up 2 to 3% year on year only. So you take note, see this booking, right? So you see they earn so much money, right? But then their booking, right, actually up by 2-3% year over year only. So if you think that this is a very high growth company, their booking will need to improve significantly instead of just 2 to 3%, right? So key metrics, this is just a simplified form lah. I'll just skip on it. So you see, by looking at the chart, right, or quarterly on quarter, right, you can see that they are actually in a very nice increment, right? Quarterly over quarterly, you can see actually they since 2020 they have been constantly growing because this is pandemic lah. And pandemic, everyone is at home. Of course, the user base is increasing. Yet when now everyone is going back to work, right? There, of course, you spend lesser time. People going back to school, you spend lesser time. That's why you can see the numbers keep dropping already, right? So then again, their numbers are total revenue is still constantly increasing. Even with 83% quarterly quarter to quarter year over year growth, right? The percentage is 83%. Is actually very impressive lah. Year over year, 83% is very impressive, right? Then again, their overall profit, right, is actually they are in the net loss because they are a very new company. They just recently listed, right, and they need to spend a lot of money in their development costs, right? They need to spend a lot of money in their development costs, right? So for 2021 compared to 2020, they spend almost double of the cost of revenue, right? They spend over almost double. So in the total cost and expenses, they spend almost double also in sales and marketing. Everything they almost double up their spending for research, their sales and marketer, their infrastructure improvement, their safety, and their developer fees, right? So so they are net loss company lah. So then again, this one doesn't, in my opinion, it doesn't affect me. I would like to see monitor them for the next few quarters and see how do they fare in this area, right? I will monitor them because for high growth company, right, normally you need to spend money to actually capture more user base and also build your own ecosystem, right? When you build your own ecosystem, you spend until a mature phase already. You actually meet a plateau of spending, and then from then on, you will actually be net positive already. But then currently they are still in net negative, so we need to constantly monitor this space, right? Bookings, like I mentioned just now, they are only 2 to 3% increment for last for year over year. Year over year is 20% lah, right? So you can see actually since 2020 second quarter, right, their bookings actually constantly dropping compared to year over year already. The percentage of growth actually is it doesn't look good lah. Means, right, they are actually at the saturation point, or their peak user base is maybe would be in 2020 already, right? During the pandemic time where there's more user and all this, because people don't go out, people spend more money online, right? But then like I said, if you don't spend more time inside it, you actually will spend lesser, right? This is directly proportional one. So but here again, if you just want to see dollar to dollar, they are actually still up by quite a bit lah. for their bookings. Bookings means the amount of you the Robux, the game token spent by the user in a specific period of time. Okay, so daily active user. So as I mentioned, in pandemic time, they actually increased by almost 100% quarter to quarter lah. So they we compare year over year lah, right? Year over year growth, they are almost 100%. Then again, currently their growth actually reduces, and their year over year actually um, so fourth quarter 2021 compared to fourth quarter 2020, they are only increased by 33%. So 33% is okay, but then 33% is not for a high growth company, right? Not to mention they are a net loss company. So I will be interested to see how do they come out of this problem, right? Because if they can't have a higher daily active user, it will be a problem for them to actually become net positive already. Yeah. So daily active user by region and age, right? So US and Canada actually they are the biggest chunk for Roblox because they are a US company lah. So most of the user base actually come from US, Canada, and recently the Asia Pac lah. You can see, right? US, Canada, they were the leading pack. They were the leading pack like 11 over percent. Then so 11 out of 33. So they are like 33% of the user base. Currently, right? They are like this one is 49 millions, and then they are all the regions are almost even it up already. So if you see US, right, and Canada actually they spend their spending power are higher compared to all the other region. Although currently they are in this they are almost average lah. Means like US, Canada, Europe, and APAC, all of the user base in terms of the percentage of user base, they are almost the same. Then again, the biggest spender for the Roblox game is actually coming from US, unless the Asia Pacific market, right? You can see they grow year over year growth, right? Their quarterly year over year growth, right? They are increased by 101%. This is a very good number actually. So if you can see Asia Pac increase in a constant pace, right? And also increase in their spending, then maybe Roblox has still it will be worth investing already lah. For now, I think I need to monitor about like their daily active user and also their net loss, right? So by age group, you can see under 13, they are like around 21%, right? Around 23 million they are under 13, and then they are for more than 13 years old is actually 25 million and above lah. So they are like 50% of the user base. So under 13 actually have 50% of the user base, right? Okay, so this is my last slide. As what I'm showing here, right, is a statement. What I'm telling you. So post-COVID return to normalcy is hurting to their results. The uncertainty over their future growth is has significantly worsened by the concern of the extremely shady element to Roblox, including pedophilia, illicit gambling. So okay, just now I mentioned, right, there is something that slipped through the filter or the filter of the developers. So all those developers, out of so many user base, right, out of 59 million user base, right, when you create games, right, out of the 20 million games created, right, confirm there will be like some of the games will be unfiltered properly, right? Actually, what you're seeing here, this is a game for like saying like pedophilia, or like this is actually um what you call, this is actually a pole dance. So as a kid, if you go and learn all these things, you'll be a problem for you to understand why is it happening and all this. So I would suggest the parents, if you are allowing your kids to actually explore Roblox, please spend time with them to and filter out their games that they can play in order for them to learn properly instead of learning all those bad things. So there's everything there's good and bad. We just need to manage the risk. So not cannot be just one bad apple, and we don't let our let the kids go and learn coding and all this lah, right? Yeah, so this is actually my final slide. If there is any question, please let me know, right? And please type in the chat below. And also, if you can hear me, if you like my what I'm sharing today, please like and share, so that you can give me some encouragement to share with you more in the future also lah, right? Yeah. Okay. Good. So right today, right, I actually have a gift for you guys. For those right who actually uh, who would like to learn cryptocurrency, right? We have actually a 2 days, a 2 hours free class for you to actually register on our crypto class. Um, if you would like to join our crypto class lah. So the crypto class will be on the uh, first first of March actually, or 2nd of March. So I will share the link in the chat below on both the language. If you are a Chinese speaking family, you can actually join the Mandarin class, Mandarin 2 hours free class. If you are English speaking personal, you can actually join our English class lah, right? Okay. Yeah. So if there's nothing else, I would like to end the session today. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you very much. Yeah.